Hello lovelies, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. And we're now in June and the weather here in New York is still very chilly, very cloudy, and not at all spring-like, but that's okay. Today's video, I want to talk about some of the new fragrance releases that I picked up from PHLUR and also Bath & Body. So, with fragrances or with scents, I can do either very niche, very designer, or I can go for the cheapies, right? Like Bath & Body has been my go-to when it comes to home scents, lotion, even, shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff. I don't do they call it the fine fragrance mist, because I just feel like, for me, with fragrance, with perfume, I'd rather go for the actual perfumes, right? So I'm not really reaching for Bath and Body fragrance mists. But with that said, I am their #1 fan when it comes to home fragrance. So I have their plug-in wallflowers, and they have so many different selections. Like, I feel like every couple of months they'll have new scents come out, even with their lotions. Their Bath and Body products, every 2 weeks or 3 weeks they come out with a new fragrance or a new scent. So I am constantly going to Bath and Body to see what's new, and with their wallflowers, the plug-in wallflowers for the home, I go crazy. They usually have promotion of 5 for $28. So it's very reasonably priced, and I have, every room smells like something different, and it's just depending on the mood, depending on the season. I go nuts when it comes to home fragrance from Bath & Body. So, okay, now the first thing I want to talk about is the 2 new releases from PHLUR. They have the Beach Skin and the Peach Skin. So I first smelled them at Sephora, and with Beach Skin I already knew it's gonna be coconut based, and I knew it was gonna smell like suntan lotion. And lo and behold, when I got my nose on it, yep, typical suntan lotion vibe. And I mean, not to say that it is bad, but it's not, to the point that I want to get a bottle of, because I mean, I can just buy any sunblock and smell just about the same. So after smelling Beach Skin, I was like, okay, I'll pass. Although with Peach Skin, now that intrigued me, because there's not too many peach fragrances out there, so I am very curious. So I smelled it at the store and I was like, okay, it smelled nice. But when you're in Sephora or Ulta, your nose is just being overwhelmed with other smells at the store. So you can't really get an accurate sense of the scent itself, because you're just you're very distracted by other smells within the store. So, but when I smelled Peach Skin, I liked it. So, I got it, and I wanted to do like a actual first impression with you guys, because I want to see how it smells when I'm at home. There's no other smells. There's no other distractions of my olfactory senses. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I wouldn't exactly call this unboxing because there's no any sort of packaging that comes with this body mist. It's just the bottle, the actual bottle. What it does have is a little sticker thing on the bottle so you know that it hasn't been opened. So I'm just gonna twist it off. So there it is. Okay, this is the little sticker. Now the packaging itself, it's, you know, it's nothing fancy. It's just it's basic, but gets the job done. So this is what it looks like. Now the notes on this one, in the top we have peach Bellini, plum, and peach skin. So right away you know that it's gonna smell fizzy. It's gonna smell very Bellini-ish, and with the peach skin, it's gonna give that effervescent, juicy kind of opening. And in the heart we have white freesia, vanilla orchid, and jasmine nectar. So all very pleasant smelling, you know, notes. For me personally, you know, I love all the notes that are in here. So I was like, okay. And then we have the base. We have milky sandalwood, sheer amber, and coconut caramel. Now, do you say caramel or caramel? Let me know in the comment below. I switch between caramel and caramel, just all depending on the mood. But yeah. Okay, so now let's test this out. I'm not gonna do a test strip. I'm just gonna go directly on my skin. Okay. Let it dry for a little bit. So yeah, right away, that peach is coming through. Ooh. It's potent, but it's in a very good way. In a very good way. It's like when you bite into a fresh, juicy pear. It's like, it's not to the point where it's starting to get super ripe. It's still got some greenness to it. So it's very juicy, fresh, and not too sweet. That's the whole key. When it's not to the point where it's like sickly sweet, because peach can get very cloying, you know? So, okay. Yeah. Very pleasant and very summer. You know, this is summer vibes. So peachy. And this amazing because, I mean, it's great because I don't have any peach scent in my collection. So yeah, I'm very happy to add this to my rotation. And definitely I will be bringing this with me to go see my parents in the Philippines. And, you know, as you know, Philippines is a very tropical destination. So it's summer all year round. There's no fall. There's no four seasons. It's just summer. It's just like Hawaii, and it gets very humid and very hot. So I think this is perfect for an island getaway. And I am so looking forward to seeing my parents. And I only get to see them once a year. So especially now they're getting older, I am cherishing and savoring every moment that I spend with them, while smelling good too. So yeah, this absolute must for a summer collection. So now, as an added bonus, the reason why I wanted to get a bottle of this is also from because of a fragrance reviewer on YouTube. He's quite famous in the fragrance community. His name is Steven, and you know, I follow him on Instagram. You know, I subscribe to his channel on YouTube, and on one of his clips or videos, he was talking about peach skin. And not only was he talking about peach skin, he was talking about layering it with heavy cream. So with heavy cream, I talked about this in my other video also, and I'm obsessed with this. This is such a gourmand, sweet fragrance that you can do this all year round. Like, oh. So with Steven, he was talking about layering both of these. So yeah, I'm intrigued and I want to put it to the test. Now I want to do a clip of his video so you can see what he's talking about. So without further ado, let's watch this clip that he has.
Okay, I need you to stop whatever you're doing because I just discovered the best layering combination like ever. This is Peach Skin by PHLUR and Heavy Cream by PHLUR. You wear both of these fragrances, you're gonna smell like peaches and cream. That's the simplest way to put it. Peach Skin, it's bright, it's fruity, it's a little saccharine, it's sweet. You also have this photorealistic peach ingredient in here. And then with Heavy Cream, you have the marshmallow, the vanilla mousse. It's so sweet, it's decadent, it's such a gourmand fragrance. And of course, oh my God, if you love gourmand fragrances, you cannot go wrong with this fragrance. And you also can't miss with this combination. This is not for the office. This is not for the boardroom. This is for the bedroom. This is sexy. It is sophisticated. It's sultry, but it's such a delightful blend of two incredible fragrances. Both of these, by the way, are hair and body fragrance mists. However, PHLUR products are concentrated 3 times as strong as traditional body mist. So effectively, they kind of perform like an eau de toilette. I personally got 6 to 7 hours longevity from Peach Skin, and I got 8 to 9 hours longevity from Heavy Cream. I actually sprayed this in my hotel room the other day. I left, I came back 10 hours later. I could still smell it as though it had just been sprayed. I know both of these are available in a bundle, so if you want to get the best price possible right here on the TikTok shop, I'm going to link it down below. It's also going to be in my showcase. These two together are absolutely amazing and mesmerizing. If you're going to pick up any fragrances from the brand PHLUR, you're on a budget, you're looking for something with affordability and versatility, both of these are absolutely incredible.
All right, so yeah, so that kind of piqued my interest and I definitely now want to give it a shot. So since I have both of them in my collection, let's see if it does have that peaches and cream vibe. Because I love peaches, like a fresh, juicy, ripe summer peach is just one of my all-time favorite summer fruits. Oh, it makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Okay, so now because I spray the peach skin on this, still there. Okay, I'm gonna do a clean slate. So I'm gonna do the other arm, and I'm gonna put the base, which is the Heavy Cream, on first. So let's do this. 3 sprays. So now I'm gonna go in with Peach Skin. Oh, I'm like so excited. Ooh. Okay. Waiting for the alcohol to dissipate. Oh, okay. Okay. It's not as sweet. Okay, maybe it's getting sweeter once it dries down. But yeah, I can see where that peaches and cream. Oh wow, okay. Yeah. Oh. It's peaches and cream for sure, but in a very grown-up way. It's not juvenile at all. It's not for little girls. That's why he said it's not for the office, it's not for the boardroom, but it's for the bedroom. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Ooh, yes, it's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I give it a 9 only because this is only good for summer, right? This won't really fly during the winter months. But summer, oh my God. These two, such a good combo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sold. I'm sold. I am gonna be layering the heck out of these two. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it's so sweet, but it's not sickening sweet. And that peach, it gives it a little freshness, a little juiciness, to cut into the fluffiness and the creaminess of the heavy cream. Very nice. Good combo, Mr. Steven. So next, I want to talk about 2 new fragrances that I picked up from Bath & Body. So the first one is Always and Forever. Now this is another rose forward scent. So it has pearlized pink pepper. I don't know, with Bath & Body, when they give you the fragrance notes, they always like to embellish the notes a little bit, because what's pearlized pink pepper? It is just pink pepper, but they like to dress it up saying it's pearlized. Okay, whatever. Pearlized pink pepper, white roses, and sheer sandalwood. So now with this one, they have all this white color theme around it, and I think they wanted to market it or advertise it as a wedding fragrance, which yeah, definitely, because it's very delicate smelling, it's very elegant, classy. So now on the product information, it says what it smells like is a sweet and comforting kind of love. Okay, and that's why it's just it could be very good for a wedding fragrance. So now with this one, surprisingly, they don't have the body lotion. They have the body cream, but not the lotion. And because I have already so many rose scents, I figured I'll just get the mini sizes. They call it the travel size. So I can take this with me when I travel. So yeah, this one, I like the smell because it is just a fresher version of Carmina. Yes, like I would say 3/10 of the strength of Carmina. It's got that DNA with the roses, but because it's white roses, it's not as potent and as strong of a smell as our Carmina. So, but the smell is very similar. And that's why I like it, because it's like, it just, when I smell it, it reminds me of Carmina. So I was like, okay, this is the lighter version of it, which is good for summer months. Let me pick this up. Now the next one is the very unusual and interesting scent. So Bath & Body came out with something called Off the Vine. Can you guess what this smells like from just the name, Off the Vine? So it is a tomato fragrance. Yeah, it's when I first saw it, I was like, what? Tomato? Like, who would want to smell like a tomato? But when I got my nose on it, I was like, okay. It is so refreshing. I mean, it's very, I would say, yeah, pretty photorealistic of the tomato stem. Very refreshing, very earthy, very green. Yeah, very refreshing. It's definitely good for summer, especially when you're in a very hot, tropical, humid climate. This definitely is perfect. Although I don't see this as a body fragrance, I see it more as a home fragrance. Like this is perfect. And this is why they have the candle and also, no, they don't have the room spray, but this is a body spray. It's a fine fragrance mist. So it's meant for the body, but I got 2 of the smaller ones since they had a promotion of the travel sizes, buy 3 get 1 free. So I was like, so I got 2 of this Always and Forever body cream and 2 of the Off the Vine fragrance mist. But I'm not using this as a on my body. I'm using this as a home spray. This scent could pass for a hotel lobby scent. Ooh. It is so luxurious, you know. It's such an interesting scent. I feel like anything that has tea in there has some sort of patchouli or earthy tones or banana leaves. It could all be perfect for home fragrance or home scents. And this is no exception. This smells so good. I don't want to necessarily smell like this, but I don't mind my home smelling like it because it smells incredible. It does smell like a 5-star hotel. Although I would have to say a lot of the, fragrances are now interchangeable. It's like it could be a home fragrance, but it could seep into becoming a body fragrance as well. So it's like the line is blurring a little bit when it comes to home and body fragrances. Like I know the brand Aroma 360 or Hotel Collection. They're supposed to be home scents, home fragrances or hotel lobby fragrances inspired by whatever hotel. But now, or recently, with the last 2 years, they're starting to come out with perfumes for the body. So yeah, if you want to smell like a 5-star hotel, check out Aroma 360 and Hotel Collection. Like they have perfumes available. So yeah, and this is definitely, I love the smell, but for the home, not as a perfume. So, and also with Bath and Body, now that summer is right around the corner, they're also rolling out a lot of the new summer fun scents, with the Bath and Body Care products. So, with the summer fragrances, they're rolling out bubblegum, cotton candy, blue raspberry burst, and Starfruit Sangria. So I tried all these fragrances, all these scents at Bath & Body, and I did end up picking one, you know, to add to my lotion collection. And it is the Starfruit Sangria. Now, all the other scents are very juvenile and it's too kiddish for me. So yeah, I don't necessarily want to smell like a bubblegum or cotton candy. So yeah, I'm way too old for that. I'm 50. Like, I don't need to smell like any of that stuff. It's a bit too juvenile. So yeah, but with this Starfruit Sangria, ooh, it's so juicy and it's so fresh. Again, this is perfect for, you know, if you're more grown up. You know, it's good for summer. You can definitely layer this with, you know, all the other fragrances. You know, either whether it be strawberries or cherry, it goes perfect with either one. So yeah, this one is good. I liked it. It does not smell too juvenile for me. Well, it's got sangria, right? So hey, you have to be 21 over. But yeah, that scent was fairly pleasant for me. So yeah, and I wanted a refreshing summer body lotion. So that's why I was like, okay, let me just go pick it up. So yeah, definitely check those out. When you get a chance, get your nose on the PHLUR Peach Skin and Beach Skin, and let me know if you agree with me when it comes to the beach one, because that one is just too much of a suntan lotion for me. Yeah, that's a pass for me. But the peach, it's very interesting, and it's nice and it's different, and especially paired with the heavy cream, definitely peaches and cream vibes, absolutely. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoy this video. Let me know if you've smelled any of these new releases, and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Enjoy your day. Bye.